But the religion, man, is demonic. The religion itself is demonic, and they've been deceived. They've been tricked. So, someone said, your biggest Christian priests always lose debates, and they have no more knowledge than you do. I'm a Muslim. What a bot. Never. It's disrespectful to say it. You guys don't even know it. It is so blasphemous, so degrading to say this. You guys don't even know it. Yeshua Akbar. Yeshua Akbar. And by the way, when I'm referring to Muslims, I'm talking about the religion. Because, let me say this for the record as well. There are some, there's people who are Muslims, people who, genuinely believe in their religion. And they don't know this stuff. They don't know that their religion advocates for pedophilia. They don't know that their religion advocates for domestic violence against wives. They don't know that their religion advocates for fulfilling man's lustful desires. They don't know this. They honestly don't know this. They think that Islam is peaceful. They think that Islam is beautiful. They think that Islam is, inclusive and tolerant. They've been sold a lie. Good, genuine people. People with great hospitality. People that express some good morals. Fun to be around. They'll feed you if you're hungry. Solid people. But the religion, man, is demonic. The religion itself is demonic, and they've been deceived. They've been tricked. So, someone said, your biggest Christian priests always lose debates, and they have no more knowledge than you do. I'm a Muslim. What a bot. All right, let's bring up our next guest, man. Maybe, just maybe, we might get somebody that can actually prove this. Oh, Solomon's back. Solomon, you back? All right, Solomon ain't here. I was going to ask if he got the verse. The only time Solomon should be coming back is if he got the verse. I actually think last time he admitted that the verse didn't exist. I can't remember. Let's try Ahmed. Ahmed, you're on stage. How you doing, bro?
How's it going, bro? My black brother.
Pretty good.
Who's unfortunately lost.
I'm lost?
Yeah, because, nothing you're saying makes sense. You're trapping people with questions, people that don't have enough knowledge, and you think you're doing something. And it's very funny. Everyone in the comments hyping you up too.
The comments are hyping me up?
Yeah.
Dang. It's tough. Well,
I have only one point to say to everyone here.
Well, no, not to everyone. It's you got to engage with me. This isn't for you to get your spotlight to preach.
With you too.
Yeah, so prove that Jesus is a Muslim.
If you go on Oxford, debates, people that have more knowledge than me and you.
Oxford debates?
Me and you both. Yeah, on Oxford University. Do you know where that is?
I'm not interested in Oxford debates. I'm interested in this topic right here.
Brother, these people give you a shortcut. They have more knowledge than you.
Okay, so what's the shortcut to proving Jesus is a Muslim?
We'll get to that point because I already know you have traps that you're gonna set up.
Traps?
No way, whatever I say. Yeah.
How is it traps? How is it traps if I'm just simply asking you guys to prove he's a Muslim?
You keep saying it's disrespectful for Jesus to say he was Muslim. You
100%.
don't even know what
It's a
Muslim.
disgrace.
Okay, do you know what Islam and Muslim means?
You tell me. I'll go with you, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying. So let me tell you something, my brother.
Tell me, what does it
If
mean
you
to be a
go on
Muslim?
Oxford University debates, people that have more knowledge than me
Brother,
and you
what
on
does
both
the
sides,
word
on
Muslim
Islam
mean?
and
Stop
Christianity,
waffling. What does the word Muslim mean, bro?
honest person who believes in one God
A person who believes in one God.
and obeys and worships one God. Yeah.
Okay, so if I believe in one God and the one
That's
God
where
I
you
believe in
start
is a
from.
statute that I worship, one God, one statute, am I a Muslim?
No.
Oh.
Then the next question comes: what is God?
Oh.
What does God consist?
So it's not just as simple as believing in one God then. You got to believe the right thing about
Never be
God.
that simple, brother. You can't close off the discussion like
I
this.
agree. So
something vast.
So is what I'm saying making
You can't
sense?
box it. You're boxing things.
Is what I'm saying making sense? That believing in
No.
simply believing
It's not
in one
making sense.
God is not all it takes to be a Muslim? Does that make sense?
No, but what consists of God?
You said no?
That's where I was getting to. I was giving you the beginning.
I mean, I need you to slow down. Slow down. Let's come to a common ground here. I asked if I can be a Muslim if I believe in one God who is a statute that I have. You said no, right?
How is God going to be a statue?
Exactly. So if I have the wrong belief about God, but yet I believe in one God, but it's the wrong belief, I'm not a Muslim, right?
True. That's not Islam.
So you agree with me then? I'm making sense what I'm saying.
Yeah, at that point you do. This particular point.
Okay, I like that. Let's see if we can, continue to progress and see if I make more sense later on. So to be a Muslim, you got to have the right concept of God, and submit to that in order to be a Muslim. Like he has no partners, he doesn't beget or is begotten, he's not a Trinity, he's not a father in any sense.
Human.
He's not human. Right?
Yes.
So
you gotta just like the Bible.
So this is what you have to believe in order to be a Muslim.
The Old Testament says.
Right. So you have to believe in this to be a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Never.
So these are 2 points. So 2 points so far. I made sense, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Cool. Now, what you need to do is I need you.
Your trap.
It's not a trap.
Just make sure you don't.
It's not a trap, bro. It's not a trap. It's not a trap. It's not a trap. If you have the truth, you can't be trapped, right? You up on the hawk?
Definitely.
All right. So you can't be trapped.
When you don't give someone a chance to prove that's what I mean.
Brother, you're gonna have all the opportunity as long under the conditions.
You sure you're not gonna?
As long as you are direct, as long as you're not talking over me, and as long as you are on topic, you will have all the time you need. Deal?
Excellent.
All right. So now we understand the concept of God in order to be a Muslim. All I need you to do now is show me that Jesus had that same concept of God.
Do you want me to use the Bible or the Quran?
Well, the Quran is the book in question, so it's not proof.
But since you're a Christian and you follow the Bible, how about I use the Bible?
If that's reliable, sure, use the Bible.
What do you mean if that's reliable? Sure.
Is the
you don't believe in the Bible?
Well, I'm asking for proof. Is the Bible proof on the life of Jesus?
No, for you personally.
It's not about. So again,
you believe in the Bible or not?
Does belief determine what truth is?
To you, what determines the truth?
Objectivity, reality, things that are in line with reality.
We're not going to reach anywhere.
I know, because I'm talking.
We're not going to reach anywhere.
You're right.
Start like this.
Well, it's you.
You believe in the Bible or
it's
not?
you. It's you, Ahmed. You don't know. You don't know what proof is or evidence is. You're wasting my time.
If you ask me if I believe in the Quran or not, this is for everyone.
Get off my stage. Get out of here. Next, let me get somebody serious. Somebody who can engage. Somebody who knows what proof means. Let's try Luna. Someone who knows what proof means. Luna, you're on stage. Are you a Muslim? Luna, you are on stage. Are you a Muslim? All right. Goodbye, Luna. Kareem, how you doing?
Good, man. How about you? How's your day been?
Pretty good. Thank you.
Good, man. I just wanted to say, may peace and blessings be upon you, your family. I hope God blesses you with everything that you deserve in life. And I want to say thank you for, taking time out of your busy day to, just talk about Christianity, talk about Islam. And just want to start off by saying that.
Thank you. Are you a Muslim?
But, yeah, so going off of what Ahmed was talking about, Muslim means to submit or to worship God. So you're basically submitting your entire self to God. And one of the 5 pillars of Islam is your shahada. So your shahada is basically saying that I bear witness that there's only one God and Muhammad was his messenger and servant. So that is the bottom line of just what being a Muslim is. Now, practicing Islam, praying 5 times a day or staying away from haram, halal, things like that, that is going to be judged by God. So that's just, how we're going to be judged. But I just wanted to let you know that that's what Muslim pretty much being is.
Okay. So you pretty much heard the conversation I had with the previous guest.
Which should we continue on? Or,
well, yeah.
I don't know where to start.
Yeah, we could continue on. So you heard me ask about believing in the statute as God.
Yeah, so I don't know where you got that statute part, because like one of the things, Moses and how he showed the 10 commandments, one of the commandments was don't put any images or don't put any perception towards any of the
Can I break it down
prophets.
for you?
Yeah, please.
So the reason why I asked the question is because you guys keep telling me that all you have to do in order to be a Muslim is believe in one God and worship one God. That's what you guys keep saying. So I'm basically examining that definition and seeing if that really fits. And so this is where my question comes from. If I believe in one God, but the one God that I say I believe in is a statute, and it's the only thing that I worship, am I a Muslim?
No, because no statute. So you're not Muslim if you believe that God is a statute.
Okay. So that means that believing in one God and worshiping one God is not enough to be a Muslim. You have to have a specific concept of God in order to be a Muslim. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree, because I think you also have we can all both agree on, or I'll just say what we disagree with you on.
So the God of Islam specifically has specific characteristics, specific identifiers, right, that you have to believe in order to be a Muslim. If you believe anything outside of those things, you're not a Muslim. Would you agree?
That's actually a really good argument that you have. So one thing that I will say is that my perception is to be a Muslim is that you submit to one God, and accepting those identities of God, like he is all-knowing, all merciful, there's no deities to him. I think that's the pure definition of God, we can agree on a couple of definitions of God, but I believe that if you do believe in one God, then those are the characteristics that you should believe in. So I think I might be going like back and forth. Sorry about that. But I think I have to agree with your point that if you are going to become Muslim, you have to believe in this one God that has those specific characteristics.
Okay, good. So you have to have the correct concept of God, the God that's described in Islam, how he described himself. And to believe outside of that, you're not a Muslim. You're outside of the fold of Islam, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the next step is to prove that Jesus believed and had the same concept of God that we see described in the Qur'an and Hadith.
Okay. Yeah. So like we talked about, being Muslim is, like we said, worshiping one God. And a couple of evidences of points that I have for this is in the Bible mentioning Jesus, how he prayed with his head down towards worshiping God. And he also talked about how, I think there's one verse in the Bible. I haven't read the Bible. I definitely want to be able to read that sometime in the future. Still reading the Qur'an in Ramadan, so trying to get through that. But so like I was talking about, he said that in one point someone came to him and he said, I think he said something about Jesus. I don't want to misquote, but he
Let's
said,
do it one.
I
Let's do it one at a time. You brought up the one where he
Okay,
prostrates.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the verse in front of me, the one that he prostrates, and this is what he says when he prostrates. He says, "Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, let yours be done." So here, he's prostrating to his father, God, his father, and submitting to his father.
Yeah.
Does this line up with the concept of God in Islam that Allah is the father of Jesus?
Well, I wouldn't say Allah is because Allah has no children. That's in the Quran. It's mentioned many times that it's like I think, I don't want to misquote it, but in terms of like translating to English, it's something in the lines of Allah has children. Woe to those who believe that for their I forgot. Sorry, but believing that God has children is just very disrespectful because he's above all of us. Having children is sort of a human quality to have, and to portray that to God would be very disrespectful because you and I can't comprehend or fathom the idea of God. He is really the one who created the heavens and the earth, and he knows everything. But yeah, I'll let you continue.
So does that match the concept of God, that Allah is the father of Jesus?
No, it doesn't.
So then that means that Jesus isn't a Muslim then.
What do you mean? So when you're talking about in terms of father, are you talking about like in our terms of like a father? Like
any sense. In any sense. According to the Quran, Allah's not a father in any way, shape, or form. He's not a father to anyone.
So you could also argue the fact that we're the children of Adam and God created Adam. So we could also say we're the children of the creation of God.
You can say that you're the creation of God, but you can't say that you're his children in Islam.
No, we can't.
So that means that Jesus is not a Muslim because he's saying that he's God's son.
He's saying he's God's, but what? Okay, so being Muslim means to worship God. It's not in terms of like a father, like an ownership.
Exactly.
He prostrated to the Father, right?
Yeah, he prostrated to the Father. And remember, we already established that believing in one God is not what it means to be Muslim. Believing in specifically the God of Islam, that's what it means to be a Muslim.
Well, your God of Christianity, my God of Islam are very similar.
No, they're not.
But there's a Trinity.
No, they're not.
What else is there?
We're finding the difference right here. Does Allah have a son?
No, he doesn't.
Jesus says that he's Allah, that he's God's son. So there's a
where does he say that?
In the verse where he prostrates. Remember, I just read it to you.
Yeah, could you? Sorry, but could you?
I read it again.
So, or what's that verse name?
It's Luke chapter 22.
Sorry, Luke chapter 22, verse which one?
42.
42. Okay, thanks. Okay,
42.
I got it. Yeah.
So you see how it says that Jesus is calling God his father?
Sure.
So he has a different concept of God than Islam, right?
Okay, so I'm just kind of confused. So, Father, if you are willing to take this from me, yet not my will, but yours be done. So
it has a different concept of God than Islam, right? Because in Islam, Allah doesn't have any sons. But Jesus here is referring to God as his father, meaning he's God's son. So different concept of God, right?
Okay, but so we're taking that literally, like as so. Let me just get this straight. So we're taking this literally as like Jesus is, or sorry, God is the father of Jesus.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, so if we're taking it as that, do you also believe that the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, or well, I don't want to bring the Holy Spirit, that might be getting out of context or not staying in the path of argument. But
well, you're already leaving the argument because now you're about to ask about the deity of Christ. We're not talking about the deity of Christ just yet. We're talking.
Okay,
We're
so
simply talking about what did Jesus believe, and did his beliefs line up with Islam? That's all we're talking about right now.
yeah, okay. So what I will say, and I'm not a scholar, so I don't want to give you guys any misinformation or anything, because like I said, I'm still a student of Islam. I'm still learning my religion as well, just like everyone else. But I want to say that, yes, it really does seem that way, that Jesus is praying to God. But this term, the Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me. It's just one verse that's talking about the Father, as in like that's the Son of Jesus. But then there's other verses in the Bible that don't agree with that, which is
There's not a
why.
single verse in the Bible that disagrees that Jesus is God's son. He says it all over the place. So, again, I'm only bringing up the parts that you referenced. You referenced
Okay.
the parts where Jesus prostrated. So I'm showing
Yeah.
you the verse that says Jesus prostrated, and what did he say, and who did he prostrate to? So if Jesus is prostrating to his Father, and in Islam, Allah's not a father at all to anyone, he has no sons in any sense, then this means that Jesus has a different concept of God than what's shown in Islam. Do we agree with that?
That is a very good point, and I'll definitely have to get back to you on that. But
You,
right
you
now,
don't have to get back to, you don't have to get back to me on that. It's a brother, it's black and white. You don't have to do any deep research. You don't have to do any trigonometry equation. It's it's literally so simple. Jesus
All right,
says
then.
God is his father. Allah says Jesus is not his son. So these are two different concepts, correct?
Sure, yeah.
So then,
I
therefore,
agree.
Jesus is not a Muslim, since this concept of God does not line up with Islam, right?
Okay, but that's yes. In this verse, I'll definitely agree with you.
Thank you.
In this verse, yeah, I'll agree with you. In this verse, it does seem like that, but we have to take the Bible and the Quran as a whole. Like, we can't just look at one verse in Luke 22:42 and say, but I will agree in your point that looking at this verse right now, I will agree with you. And I fully agree with you that our concept of Jesus being a Muslim is different in the Bible and in the Quran. But we have to look at the Bible and the Quran in terms of a whole perspective. But I do agree that in your point.
Yeah, we do. We're taking the Quran and what it teaches about God as a whole. We're taking the Bible and what Jesus believed about God as a whole. And we're seeing that what the Quran teaches about God and what Jesus teaches about God are totally opposite and contradictory. They cannot coexist. So that's the point.
But Jesus taught his followers to worship God, one God.
Their Father. He literally tells them, remember, even when he tells them how to pray, he says, pray like this: Our Father who art in heaven, holy is your name. He tells them to pray to their Father who's in heaven. So even teaching his followers how to pray, he says, pray to God our Father. That's directly against Islam, ain't it?
Yep, I agree.
So he's not a Muslim.
Well, brother, we're just looking at one part of the entire verse. Okay, we're talking about the Father. I want to actually understand your understanding of. I know I'm going sidetracking, and this is my first time, like, sort of going on live. So thank you for your patience, brother. But so one thing so if we're saying, Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, then you're saying that Jesus and us, we're the son of the Father. Is that correct?
I'm saying that Jesus and believers, not you as Muslims, but because you guys aren't believers, but the believers in Christ, they are adopted as children of God, God the Father. Jesus is the begotten son of the Father. He's not the son in the same sense we are. He's the son that he's begotten of the Father. We're not begotten, we're adopted.
We're adopted. Okay. So you're saying that the children of Christianity are the sons of the Father?
People who are Christians are sons of the Father by adoption.
So if I'm not Christian, then I'm not the son of the Father.
You're not a son of the Father, not yet, but you can be.
I don't believe in idolatry.
That's not idolatry.
The Trinity is I can't believe in the fact that there's three different parts of God. There's
Good,
God,
because
Jesus.
I don't believe in that either. I don't believe in there's three different parts of God, but you believe in 99 parts of
Oh,
God.
oh no, those are the names of God, brother. That's like identities of
But
God,
those are parts, though. You believe that those are parts of Allah.
brother. Those aren't parts of. Brother, have you ever even looked at the 99 names? I know
Yeah.
it does seem confusing at first, but some of them like Al-Razak. Al-Razak is when we
It-
call upon God.
Is his
as
mercy
act-
is his mercy the same as his, let's say, knowledge? Are those the same thing?
It's the most powerful. Like we can't even quantify.
Brother, I'm asking very simple and direct questions. Please don't give me something that I'm not asking about. Very simple. Is Allah's mercy and Allah's knowledge the same thing?
Like, okay, well, okay, so I'm just kind of confused. Like knowledge is like what I like. Let's just say like I'm talking about myself, for example. Like knowledge is what I have in my mind, while mercy is my actions.
Very good. So is
So
there a difference?
yeah, my knowledge. Well,
All right. So his knowledge and his mercy
yeah,
are two different
yeah.
things. Is Allah identical to his mercy and his knowledge?
What do you mean
Is
identical?
is Allah his knowledge and is Allah his mercy?
What like so? Maybe you're just putting the question differently that I can't personally understand. But I'm just kind of confused right now. Like
Is Allah his
so
mercy, brother? Or
is Allah His mercy?
yeah.
Like as in He is mercy, or
Yeah.
like He
Is he his mercy?
is He His mercy? It's His characteristic to be merciful. I'm just kind of
Right,
confused.
so it's his characteristic to be merciful, but he himself
Yeah.
is not the mercy, right? That's just a characteristic
The-
that he has.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he is not his knowledge, but his knowledge is just a characteristic that he has. It's an attribute of his. He's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Attribute. Yeah.
And so his mercy and his knowledge are two different things. And he's not identical to these two different things. These are things that he possesses. He's not identical to these things. He possesses knowledge and he possesses mercy. And so, therefore, these are two parts that make up Allah, along with other parts like his all powerfulness, his
Yeah.
forgivingness, his word, his speech,
Yeah.
and all these other different characteristics or attributes. These are all parts that make Allah who He is. Right?
Yeah, but you don't separate them. Those are attributes
They
similar
are
to like
separated.
but why would you separate them? Those are His attributes. Like if I said to myself, or I introduce myself as, hey, like I'm from, like my parents are from Uzbekistan, for example. I'm a pre-med bio major, and let's say I like making content, for example. Like those are attributes of me, but those aren't separate parts of me.
How many does Allah have hands?
Why are you running away from the question, brother?
I'm not. I'm dealing with what you just said. You're talking about how they're not parts. We're
The
about
body
to see.
parts of Allah are much more different than ours. I can't really explain that because I don't know.
The body what?
So the body parts of, or like how we attribute God,
The body
like
parts?
I personally don't know. Like I'm just gonna say flat out that
That's perfectly fine. But
Yeah.
but he has body parts.
no. Well, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna just straight up say that I don't know.
Well, we do. The Quran tells us he has right hands, he has shin, he has a face, he has eyes, he has all these body parts. He has these things. These are parts of Allah.
Okay.
So you believe in a God that has parts. More than just three parts, by the way. So you rejecting the Trinity thinking that it's partialism will backfire against you. You should reject Islam because Tawheed teaches partialism.
But we don't worship His hand. We don't worship His foot, unlike in Christianity where you worship the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and God.
Yeah, Allah's gonna unveil His shin and you're gonna prostrate to it. You didn't know that?
Unveil His
His shin. He's gonna reveal his shin, his leg bone, And that's how people are going to recognize that he is indeed Allah by his shin, and then they're going to prostrate.
Could you show me where that's from, like the specific part of the Qur'an, where that, or the Hadith or anything?
It's in both. It's in the Quran and it's the Hadith.
Okay. Because I actually did not know this.
Yeah, it's okay. That's what I'm here for, bro.
But back to the once you get that up, going back to the 99 names. So does that make sense? Like those are attributes of God. Those aren't like separate parts. Like if I said I'm from my parents are from Uzbekistan, I'm a pre-med and I like making content. Like those are attributes of me that make me who I am, but those aren't different parts of me.
Those are different parts of you that make you who you are.
How is that?
You are from Afghanistan. You are a son. You are all these different things, right? That make you you.
Yeah, but they're not separate parts of me. They are me.
Oh, they are you?
They are me.
No, you're not. If you're not from Pakistan, are you still you?
Uzbekistan.
Pakistan. If you're not from there, are you still you?
I don't know.
Could you be you?
Why.
Could you be you if you wasn't from Pakistan?
Uzbekistan.
Huh?
Uzbekistan, brother.
Where are you from? You said you're from. Where'd you say?
Well, my parents are from Uzbekistan. That's in Central Asia. Yeah, dude, you should definitely like visit sometime, bro. It's a very beautiful country.
Okay. So if your parents weren't from there, would you still be you?
Well, okay, so we're thinking about something that I just can't even, like, what do you mean by that? Like, if I'm not from Uzbekistan or my parents
Never
are
mind,
from
brother.
Uzbekistan.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. So this is chapter 68, verse 42 of the Quran.
Okay.
It says, on the day when his shin is laid bare, and they shall be summoned to bow in adoration, but they shall not be able to. So Allah's going to show his shin, and the people are going to be summoned to bow once he shows his shin.
You said
Chapter
68, 32.
Chapter 68, verse 42.
42. Oh, okay. That's a 32. 42. Let's see. Okay, so
You see it?
yeah.
That's a part of Allah, right?
Okay, so if you look, so we're looking at, okay, so do you know about the tafsir? So tafsir is basically
Brother,
the explanation.
You do not have to explain Islam to me. I know Islam, bro, as you can see. I know
I
what the Quran is. I know what your hadiths are. I know what your tafsir are. I know Islam.
If you knew Islam, brother, you would have been part of it.
No, I'm not part of Islam because I know about it, because I'm aware of it. I think that you're part of Islam because you're ignorant of it. And I don't mean that like you're not stupid. You're clearly not stupid. You've been.
I know.
Okay, yeah. So there's a lot about Islam that you don't know about, which is why I think that you're still a Muslim.
Okay, but there's also things that you're pickpocketing from Islam. So, for example, when you're talking about the body parts, that is, that's something I can't explain. So I'm not going to be
Nobody can.
The one to say that.
Nobody can. Nobody can explain that.
Brother, you can search up the tafsir. The tafsir is the explanation of the Quran.
And they disagree with each other. They can't explain it. They don't know.
Brother, but you can't even prove that. What are you talking about?
Okay, how about this? I want you to come back anytime because I'm live all the time. Usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I want you to look into how the scholars describe the shin of Allah, and tell me if they are all in unison and in agreement on what the shin of Allah is. Okay.
All right, but we're talking about the shin of Allah, brother. But
yes,
like. But if we're going to talk about like our religions, for example, like Islam and stuff, like I don't know that. And I don't want to be like, spending time, like not being able to know that and getting perspective from you when I haven't got perspective from other people. Like,
I'm
like we
telling
should
you where to
talk-
go. I'm telling you, go to the tough
Yeah,
seer.
I definitely, inshallah, I will. But
Oh, don't say that.
by the will of God, I will. What do you mean?
Usually, when Muslims say inshallah, it never happens.
That's by the will of God, though.
I know, and they say it never happened. It never happens. Whenever they tell me inshallah, I never see them again. I kid you
Okay,
not.
but that's your personal experience, which isn't
I
objective.
know. I've experienced it so much that I'm starting to believe it's objectively true that inshallah means never.
I mean, okay, that's just your personal experience, I guess.
It's my personal experience that happens consistently.
Consistently, but it's wrong to say never, because we can't say absolutes. Like, that's like, do you believe that God is like all knowledgeable?
Of course.
If we say that, then saying absolutes would put the knowledge to us.
I know. I think that God is all knowledgeable, and I think that in His knowledge, He knows that whenever Muslims say inshallah, it'll never come to pass.
And you have no proof of that.
All right. Well, maybe you'll be the first. Maybe you'll be the first. If you say an inshallah, you'll come back. You look into what the shin of Allah is regarding the tafsir. You'll bring me their explanations, and you'll show me that what they say. If they are in agreement, if there is consistency, or if they're all saying a bunch of different things.
Awesome. And you bring me evidence of saying that 99 names of Allah are different parts of Allah.
Well, I can demonstrate that to you. I've been doing.
Demonstrate it, brother.
Okay. Next time you come back, we'll talk more about
Why
that.
not? Why not right now, brother?
Because I'm about to let another guest up. I've been up here for 3 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
No
I got like maybe one or two more guests with me.
What time, brother?
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time usually.
5 p.m.
Monday.
What about like
Wednesday or Friday?
What about like this? What about like this time again? Would it be good?
Yeah, I mean I'll be live. Where are you at?
I'm at Texas College Station.
You're in Texas.
Yeah.
So you're on Central Time. Yeah. So it's 6:00 for you right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm usually live at around this time on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm already like
Monday.
2 hours in by this time.
Oh, then inshallah I'll pull up tomorrow.
I'll be out of town, but next week.
Oh, next week.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Mondays,
Wednesdays, or Fridays. Either one.
Monday. Oh, Friday. I think I could do Friday.
Okay. You gonna say inshallah?
Inshallah, brother. Inshallah. You already know.
Okay.
But anyway, may the mercy of God be on you, brother. God bless you. God bless your family. I hope all good deeds and everything that you deserve in life always comes to you, brother. I want to thank you for putting me up here, taking the chance to talk to me. I learned a lot, and I'll definitely look back at the shin of Allah, and hopefully I can give you better answers next time.
Okay.
But brother, thank you so much, and inshallah I'll see you tomorrow. Or no, Friday, my bad.
Next Friday.
Oh, next Friday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out of town the rest of this week, but I'll be back next week. So.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, shoot, my bad, brother.
Yeah. But okay.
All right.
Thank you, man.
All right. Talk to you later, brother. Bye.
Peace. All right.